Welcome to the 53rd episode of the Dragon Master campaign. Today we're picking back up from after Dur'Vast has ascended. The Blood Moon has risen and he's used the power of the Hydra clan priests to ascend, and the party seemingly is in danger. But let's go ahead and start this episode with a round of introductions, starting with Art.
Hi, this is Harrison Clark. I play Art, a dark and possessed half-elf ranger who finally learned what racism is, loves his friends dearly, including Yori, and wants to be the best dragon rider he can be.
Hey, my name is William Brito. I play as Loaf, a Chad of a wizard who has gotten with Hermione. He enjoys pastries and using spells, and the greatest thing that he has learned is friendship. You see, Loaf, although his morals are subject to change depending on circumstances, and his want for money is greater than most, he decided to do the right thing and blow every single copper piece to bring his friend back into a human body. Not as nice as the previous one, but it was good enough. And for that, Loaf sees into himself a good man.
Hey, this is David Kelly. I play Yori, the warlock of the group, briefly the Guifrog monster, and currently a human fledgling death acolyte ready to save the world.
So let's go ahead and get right into it. So we are in this large, massive room. It's probably 400 feet by 200 feet. You have Hermione, Loaf in the back near the door. You have Stoic, Gandalf, and beside you down the stairs just in front of you guys. To your right, you have Yori, Ampharos, Alfredo, and Art. In front of you guys, there are two soldiers attacking you guys that are currently entranced by hypnotic pattern from Loaf. Also worth noting, Skullsmasher the Rumblehorn is currently between Stoic and Hermione and Loaf. He is currently charmed by Dur'Vast. The Spirit of Death, summoned by Yori, is also present on that staircase. I guess the rest of the battlefield that's relevant is the huge dragon that is in the middle of the room with 6 witches or priests surrounding him, and then it appears that Majora's Mask is on the ground behind him. We'll stick with the same initiative order that we had before, which is Art, Dur'Vast, Loaf, bad guys, Yori, good guys. Some other things worth noting is that Yori has 7 damage. So yes, Hogarth is knocked down, Crumble has been knocked down, Loaf has 12 damage, Art has 10 damage, Stoic has 39 damage, Skullsmasher has 5 damage. Multiple of the soldiers are damaged, a lot of them are not. Beside you, Gandalf, Hermione, Ampharos, Alfred are all undamaged at this moment. So at this point, Dur'Vast has just taken his action. I know Will requested a monologue from the villain.
I did.
As Dur'Vast ascends into this mighty hydra, he is going to say some words.
Are they pre-recorded pre-Griffin
Nope.
lines? Gotcha.
I made them today, because today's the first day I did any kind of extra prep.
Nice.
Uh-oh, here comes the good music.
How dare you stand before me, trembling in fear, you insignificant creatures! For centuries I have slumbered, trapped within this prison, shackled by the feeble bonds of this realm. But no more. The time of reckoning is at hand, and I shall break free from these chains that bind me. I shall unleash hell upon this world, and none shall be spared from my wrath. Behold the darkness that lies within you, for it is a reflection of my own power. Embrace the chaos, for it is the only truth in this wretched existence. Bow before me, for I am your dragon master now, and together we shall bring about the end of days. For I am the Omega, the dark end to your measly existence. None can defy me.
And he ascends into these 1,000 heads that are all screaming independently of each other. They're all breathing fire into different areas of the room. And we'll go ahead and start the combat. So Loaf, it is your turn.
So Loaf, after hearing that, he looks up and he's like, before he starts his comment. Well, know what, man? We're gonna take you down because you're the reason I'm broke. Because he is. Because I am. Loaf is straight. Anyway, let me look at the map. That's kind of large. So I'm kind of like right here. Yeah, there's Hermione.
Yeah, you have an enemy unit within melee range of you.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
And then you have Hermione just behind you.
Yeah. Shit. Hockey mushrooms.
You have to leave that in.
That's
You
the
can't tell me
name
what
of the
to do.
episode.
Yeah, you can't
That's
tell me
the
what
name
to
of the
do.
episode.
No, I don't think so.
That's amazing.
He's kind of under control, right? The
Yes.
Yep.
Skull Smasher.
Skull Smasher. So yeah, basically, if I were to move, he would be able to get a strike on me, right?
That's correct.
All right. Okay. How much damage does he have on him? Only 5. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Skull Smasher is charmed, right? Yeah, because I did. It says
Yes.
hypnotic pattern. I did do that charm. Okay.
Oh, I don't think Skull Smasher is charmed by your hypnotic pattern. No, he's charmed by...
Dur'Vast.
By
Dur'Vast.
Oh, okay. I saw hypnotic pattern above it. I'm like, I don't recall doing that, but I'll take it. No, okay. All right, well, I guess I could just blast him. I'm going to just use color spray on him to, like, blind him or try to blind him.
Okay.
So basically, it's a first level illusion, 15-foot cone. I'm going to try to make the cone hit as little as people behind him as possible because I'm going to be shooting it in that direction. So if there's a way to like slice it where it kind of like hits them, yeah. So a dazzling array of flashing colored light springs from my hand. So I'm just going to like throw a bunch of sparkly stuff and then, make it gimmicky. And then roll 6d10 and the total is about how many hit points of a creature's this spell can affect. Creatures in a 15-foot cone originating from you are affected in ascending order, blah, 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 starting with the creature that has the lowest hit point. So I'm just basically aiming for him. I mean, he's the only one really in point blank.
Okay.
Because I don't want to hit everybody else, and I'm just going to try to blind him.
Okay.
Cool. Because I don't want to get, like, smacked by him either, and...
So do you have to roll higher than his remaining hit points for it to work on him?
Probably. I have 6d10, so I mean, I'm hoping I just don't roll like dog, but we'll see.
Does he have more than 60 health? I'd imagine he does.
Does he? What level is he? Again, he's like that level.
You have no idea.
Yeah, no, okay, well, good point.
Just based on my previous transformation, I went back up to full. I don't know if that's canon to dragon transformations.
He's like a level 4 dragon, right? Didn't you say or something?
You don't know how.
I don't know.
You don't know. He's a medium size. You could shout the stoic and ask, I guess, how many rare candies has he been fed?
Would you even? That's kind of a weird thing. Would you allow me to say that in the middle of combat within the 6 seconds? How many rare candies? He yells it back, and then color spray. That's ridiculous. I mean, I'll take it. No, what? Screw it. He's currently, but he can fly. He's like currently standing. I could use grease. Could we try to make it where he like just trips, but he can just fly in the air? So that doesn't help.
So the bright side is, I think if you deal damage to him, he's gonna have to redo his saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if you don't blind him successfully, you might knock him out of the charm.
Yeah. Why not? And maybe blinding him. I'm just gonna do it. So color spray. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, you don't have to roll for it because he has more health than 60.
Okay, well...
He has 71 health and he has 5 damage, so he has 66 health, so you're not going to do anything. But I can have him make that saving throw on the charm.
Maybe I threw some powder and it went up his nose a little and it tickled, and he had to
I like
sneeze.
that.
I do like that as well.
Wait, is there a saving throw?
Each time the vampire or the vampire's companions do anything harmful to the target, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success. That is a save. That is an 18.
Dang.
So he successfully saves from the charm.
Well, that's disappointing.
So he's no longer charmed, so he's on your side.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. That you mean save against... Okay, never mind. That is not disappointing. Sweet. All right. Haha.
That's the name of the episode. That is not disappointing. Congratulations, you have inspiration.
That is not disappointing. I love it.
That might be, who knows? You don't get inspiration, though. It's not good enough. Okay.
What?
What do you?
I'll let you finish your turn.
What do you? You gonna take back?
What do you mean let him finish his turn? It's his turn.
Yeah, I've been taking too long. Okay, well, all right. Can I just scoot over a little bit? Not that way, because that's where the enemies are. All right, go over here, like closer to the dazed ones. There you go, cowering by the wall.
You run over with Alfredo, Yori, and Art,
Yes.
leaving Hermione to her lonesome.
No,
She'll be fine.
I mean, she knows
okay.
where I went.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so now it is the bad guy's turn, not including Dur'Vast. So we're going to have the guards that are on this left-hand side. They're going to approach. The first one is going to run at Hermione and attack Hermione.
This. Oh boy.
That is a 15 to hit,
Oh boy.
and that is 7 damage.
Oof. Jeez.
And then the other guard is going to roll. He's going to hit. The other two guards, they're going to run closer. These two guys, I think, get to repeat their saving throw. Is that correct?
Affect a creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of stupor. So he's just kind of just like,
Okay, so they're just stuck there.
yeah, they're
Stuck there
vegetated.
for a minute.
Yeah.
They don't get to save. All right.
Yeah, they just stand there. Cool.
Perfect. So these two guys that are entranced by the hypnotic pattern, they just stand there, do nothing else. The priests are going to kind of move together, and they are going to cast a spell on Gandalf and Beseju. They're going to combine their powers to cast Enemies Abound on Gandalf.
Right.
You reach into the mind of one creature you see and force it to make an intelligence saving throw. A creature automatically succeeds if it's immune to being frightened. On a failed save, the target loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe, regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends. Each time the target takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw. It's an 8 on the save, so he is now enemy abounded. So whenever he attacks a random creature within range.
That's terrifying.
Up to 1 minute concentration from these three priests that had just cast the largest ascending spell. These two priests are actually just going to kind of run away because the dragon is kind of attacking them.
If one of the priests breaks concentration, it just breaks for all of them? Is that how we're doing that, or?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say you need to break over half of them.
Alright.
It is now Yori's turn.
Alright. I've got Amphros and I've got my dude.
And definitely in the background, you got this loud, just dragon that's roaring repeatedly.
Yeah.
It has nearly 1,000 heads, and they are all squealing, squalling, roaring.
I don't remember, but in the last episode, did I release my Drudagon, or is he Drudagon?
He is currently knocked out.
He's Drudagon. Okay, gotcha.
Gotta go.
That's right. That did happen.
I'm going to take aim at 2 of the priests, since you said we need to break half of their concentration. I'm going to head in with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Shoot him.
Each?
1 and 1.
Okay.
Jeez, that is a 2. It's 2 plus 4, so 6.
Does not hit.
God. Alright. And the other one is a 12 plus 4, 16.
16 does hit.
Cool.
All right.
I literally don't care about damage. I just want him to break concentration. It's 3 damage.
He saves his concentration check.
Alright.
That sucks.
Cool.
It's okay. I'm gonna shoot him with an arrow in the
Yeah.
face.
Cool. I also want to command my death dude. I'll just have him move towards them.
Okay.
And Amphros. I'm gonna have her.
Please make a wisdom saving throw for Amphros.
You jerk.
For Amphros. What did
Yes.
Amphros do?
Amphros is about to be taken over.
Oh, because of the screaming. Oh God,
We're dead, yo.
That's a 10.
We're done.
It's a
A
10.
10 does not save. Your attack that you're going to use with Amphros is now targeting you.
What?
What attack were you going to do with Amphros?
It was gonna be a lightning breath.
Okay, make it at you.
All right. So disadvantage because
Amphros would
it's.
never.
She's going back in the Pokeball after this.
That's right.
It's a disadvantage because it's a ranged attack, correct?
I think Amphros runs away a little bit and then shoots you.
Alright. Oh my god. That's a 16.
16. I bet that hits.
Frick, it wouldn't have hit if I had my stuff. Yeah, I have 15, yes.
Cool, roll damage.
How's that the first time that she's like ever hit anything? Are you freaking kidding me? That's 11 damage.
You are at 18 damage taken.
Oof.
As like the final point of my turn, can I pull her back into the Pokeball? Oh, she's not willing.
She is not willing.
Oh, I didn't know they had to be willing. That's interesting.
They do.
Well,
That's the end of my turn then.
Perfect. So this is where Gandalf is going to choose a random target.
Scary.
Crap.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He can target the dragons.
Amphros is closer.
As long as he doesn't hit
I'm being
Greg
nice
Jones.
to give you these guys.
Thank you.
I rolled a 4. He's going to target Boseiju with a fireball.
The firebolt? Or...
Fireball.
Oh my gosh.
Hits him with fireball whiskey, just pulls out a...
he just turns around and
Slaps him
smacks
across the face.
20-foot radius is going to hit Boseiju. He's going to hit himself, and he's going to hit Stoic. So they all need to make saving throws.
Oh my lord.
I believe it's dexterity saving throws.
Correct.
This is
That's
great.
correct.
I feel fine.
You know how cool,
This is
like,
terrible.
Boseiju does not save. Gandalf rolls a nat 20. He saves.
Jesus
Let's go,
Christ.
Gandalf!
Of course he does.
Stoic.
Wait, Gandalf's bad right now.
Nope.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Stoic. Nat failed. I
Lord.
literally rolled a 7, 20, then a 1.
Nat failed does not mean it crits. That's not how that
Correct.
works, right? Okay.
Correct. It just means he dies, actually.
Oh.
8d6 fire damage. Let's roll that. I'm going to use the same number for all of them. 13, 17, 26. Okay. Boseiju takes 30 damage. Stoic
That's
takes
how you
30
feel.
damage.
Oh,
That's how you
Stoic's
feel,
gotta be
huh?
down.
He does fall down.
Poor buddy.
He falls on his back on the stairs. Gandalf takes 15 damage.
And he has to resave, correct?
He does have to save.
Oh.
Okay, so it made a 16 saving throw. A 16 does save.
Okay.
He is no longer an enemy. He's no longer enemy abounded, I guess is how I'm phrasing it.
Cool.
Other good guys are moving. Some of our Burke guard that we have with us are going to knock out some of the bad guy soldiers. Hermione needs to take an action. She casts Eldritch Blast towards the first priest. She rolls a 16. That hits the priest.
Nice.
This first priest takes 13 damage. So Alfred's going to run off to the edge of the upper area, and he's going to jump down, and he is going to swing his death sentence at the giant hydra, at Dur'Vast. Prepare to be minced like garlic in a salsa. And he throws his death sentence.
I like it. I like it a lot.
He rolls a nat 20.
Nice. Let's go.
Boom, baby! Go, Alfred. Go, Alfred. Go, 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 Alfred.
Dur'Vast takes 12 damage. I'm going to have Alfredo make a wisdom save to see if he thinks he should release Golgogi.
Oh god, no. He saw Ampharos attack me. There's no way.
He rolled a nat 1. So this is all kind of happening at the same time. Another nat 1. This is the second nat 1 for the day. He releases Golgogi.
Of course he does.
This is a great episode.
I think he's flubbing his rolls.
I haven't flubbed any yet, but I
Uh-huh.
intend to, so.
I believe that.
Oh god.
Cheater.
And Golgogi's going to make a wisdom save. And he gets
He
a 20.
saves.
A nat 20. He successfully saves.
Let's go, Gogi.
And that is the good guy, so let's pass back to the top of the order.
Okay, so I need to distract the priests. Break their concentration. That's main goal number 1 right now.
The priests have already broken
Oh.
concentration because Gandalf saved from the enemies around.
Okay. So there's not really a reason to mess with the priests necessarily anymore.
Not necessarily.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty far from stoic. I feel like I should just attack the big dude.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so because he just, leveled up, evolved, whatever you want to call it, this is the first round of
Ascended.
combat, right?
No.
Okay, what does rage do to my bow? I can't remember what rage actually gives me.
Your rage lets you rage for 1 minute, 10 rounds of combat. During rage, you have advantage on strength checks. You have the ability to fly and breathe fire. And I think that's everything.
That's right. Which is sick. Okay, so I'm just going to make a traditional longbow attack. Because I'm pretty sure my emerald bow is used up, so... Here we go.
Okay, do you have a longbow?
I hate you. I'm using my emerald.
We've had this conversation.
I'm using the emerald bow. I just don't have any charges
Oh,
left.
okay. I'm sorry, I got you.
Alright, that's an 18 to hit.
What are you attacking again? The big boy?
Dur'Vast. If the big monster doesn't hit by an 18, I'm going to be pissed.
Even if it hit, it may not get through the outer exterior kind of deal, because AC is not just dodging, it's also the exterior. 18 does hit.
Okay. Damage. Does he still have Hunter's Mark on him? He should.
When you transform... Same entity, right?
Yes, he still has Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Alright, that's 19 piercing for the first hit.
I was definitely hit. Let me roll concentration real fast. It's a 12.
That's a save then, right?
Mm-hmm.
10 or above.
That's another 18 to
Yes.
hit for my second attack.
18 hits.
16 piercing damage.
Dur'Vast has taken 47 damage now.
Okay.
Dur'Vast is going to, in a rage and in an uncontrollable act, all 1,000 heads are all going to just scream in all different directions. Fire breath is going to be shot at this priest. That is a nat 20 again. First priest is dead.
Jeez.
Next priest. That's a 19 on the die roll. It hits and kills him. He's going to attack the next priest. That is a 13 to hit, which does hit. And he kills him.
Is he killing the priests?
He is.
Currently, yeah.
Interesting.
He's going to attack the next priest. Killed as well.
Okay.
Dur'Vast is going to walk forward and continue to attack everything within range. The Spirit of Death. 16 to hit.
That hits.
20 damage.
Okay.
Dur'Vast is then going to attack both of the hypnotized guards. He hits, and he hits. They both die. They're both eviscerated. He's going to attack Alfredo. That was a 26 to hit.
Oh my god. Jeez.
35 damage to Alfredo.
God.
He's then going to attack Amphros. As a nat 20, 28 to hit.
Oh no.
God.
So he just eats Amphros, right?
Eats.
22 plus 8 is 30 damage to Amphros.
Wow.
Oh my god. She's considered bloody, right? Because she has 34 health.
Oof. I assumed that was going to be a knockdown immediately.
I did
Wow.
too. I did too.
He's going to attack Golgogi as well.
How many attacks does this thing get? Oh my gosh.
That's a 9 to hit Golgogi. Golgogi dodges. He's going to attack Art.
No, he's not.
22 to hit.
Wow. Okay.
God.
Woo. Okay.
Good roll for you. 24 damage to you.
Oof. Okay.
You're at 34 damage taken. You're next.
Jeez.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. What the heck?
32 damaged.
It's almost like it's a rampaging dragon with 1,000 heads.
32.
Whoa.
Yori's at 50 damage taken.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
And he's also going to attack Gandalf. That is a 28 to hit. That's like a nat 20 as well. That is 78 damage to Gandalf. It knocks him down.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. This is gonna be rough.
Okay.
Tis Loaf.
Oof. All right, Loaf, kill it.
Okay, so Loaf is looking around, and he sees that everyone's getting messed up. Loaf's just like, all right. Okay, all right. Big dragon, big dragon, big dragon. What am I gonna do? That's all monologued within, like, that's him saying that all within a few seconds, so it's not, yeah. So...
Oh, your turn's over. Sorry.
No, within a few, not 6.
Yeah.
What a rough DM.
I like to think that it's an internal dialogue going on in Loaf's head.
Like
Correct.
anime level, all that's happening within like half a second. Oh no, did I leave
Yeah.
the stove off? Or leave the stone on?
Did I leave the stove on?
How much life do just Yori? How much do you got going? Or are you?
I've got 2.
Oh, and Art. What about you?
22 left.
You have 24 left. Okay, and everybody else seems shredded. Okay, Okay, so let's see. What can I do? And my Drudagon is gone, so I'm gonna just try to damage the dragon, I guess, while I'm figuring something out. I'm just gonna throw a lightning bolt at him. Now, since he's tall enough, can I just throw the lightning bolt over the heads of all the other guys in the
Yeah.
path? Because
I'm
he's
down for
tall?
that. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Does he have wings?
He does have wings.
Okay.
I'd imagine
He's got several sets of wings on his back.
So a creature takes 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
That is an 11 to save.
Woo!
Yeah, it does not save, I don't think. I rolled 36.
Oof.
Whoa.
Not bad.
Dur'Vast has taken 83 damage now.
I mean, that's not nothing.
Go.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Since this battle's been going on, did I produce I didn't create another Kevin, right? Or no?
You
When
did not
roll for
create
initiative. Only with initiative, that's right. Never
Only with
mind.
initiative rolls.
Yeah.
You can try leaving the room and coming back in the room, and
That's
You
so
know how
funny.
ridiculous? Just reinitiate, just keep popping out of
Please
the
do.
doorway, just like creep out.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm down.
That would be the funniest thing in the world.
that is
In 6
That
seconds,
is
how many times
ridiculous.
could you pop in and out of a door?
just like
I'm gonna
You
guess
wouldn't
like
be
an
able to
army of
re-enter
Kevins.
combat that multiple times in one turn. It would only be one Kevin per turn. As long as you have a door to, separate you from the from the combat.
You're saying with 30 feet of movement, you can only exit an inner door once in 60 seconds.
I think that's wrong.
That's at least 3.
In official
Most of big
D&D
guy,
5e
3.
rules, you can't leave combat and enter combat more than once in a turn. It's official rules. We can't play by not the rules.
Yeah, because that's what we've done the whole time.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah. Idiot.
We're
Come
an
on.
honest D&D podcast.
I'm thinking I'm just gonna scoot a little further away from the dragon. I'm just keep moving to the right. Yeah, as far as I can go. I'm just gonna try to get to that corner, so I'm just dragging over there.
All right. We'll move on to the bad guys.
There's not many of them left.
The 2 remaining priests, they just kind of run away. They're going to run away from the fight going on currently.
Art shouts at them, "Stay! Fight for your lives like men!"
They pay no attention to that whatsoever.
Man, I'm not even going to get a persuasion check. Nothing? Okay.
Yeah, roll persuasion. That's fine. No, sorry. No, roll What is it when, what's the modifier that helps your Constitution? Roll Constitution to see if you can scream loud enough so that you can that you're screaming over top of the 1,000 roars and screaming dragon heads.
We'll call some bullshit on that, but okay.
All of these 1,000 heads are screaming at the top of their lungs.
Whatever, I failed.
You think you can scream
Whatever.
over them? Okay,
Whatever.
yeah. I don't think anybody heard you in the room. Actually, I don't even think Alfred heard you.
Okay, so canonically,
heard
guys,
you,
we
buddy.
can't hear each other. So sorry, no communicating.
Yeah, that's accurate.
How many
so stupid.
decibels are we talking about? Because, I mean, our ears would be blown out.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Are we
Yeah.
all just deaf?
You're right. All of you go ahead and roll a d6 of damage for your ears bleeding.
I hate you.
What?
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I'm rolling
just kidding.
it. Screw you.
No, don't,
No.
don't roll it. Okay, fine. You want to scream? You can scream over them.
I can't imagine Yori just being
They
like,
don't turn
"Ugh."
around.
That's fine. I'll take that.
Okay.
That's all you had to say. They don't listen. Okay.
'Cause
I failed
I can't-
anyways.
Imagine Yori just being like, wait a second, my ears hurt. Ugh, and he just like passes out. And leaving
Dies.
to help.
Pain! Pain in my ears!
Where did this noise come from? Oh, wait, it's been going on for the past entire fight. Ugh.
At least 12 seconds.
I think that's actually all of the bad guys. There are 2 soldiers on the far left, and they're going to run to the left as well.
Stay! Fight for your lives!
That sounds so. That your voice is like very close to something from Oblivion. You're just like, stay, and then you turn to your friend. Need something?
Need something? Need something?
Go ahead and roll persuasion to see if these guys stay for you.
Now it's persuasion. Alright. That's a 13. That's enough.
That is not enough to convince them to stay close to this massive dragon. The DC check was definitely higher than a 13. They continue to run the straight left. Loaf, something that I didn't mention a second ago is you actually find an item on the grounds over in the area that you ran towards. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
You're gonna give an item to Loaf?
I am.
Brave.
The Dragon Slayer 5000.
How do you know, dude?
Plus 10 to hit on dragons with more than one head. If
All
they're
right,
the
at
color
least
1,000
purple, you
heads.
get an extra d20 of damage.
73.
You get as many attacks as the creature. If the creature's legendary,
Roll
you-
me a D6.
Oh no.
I get from like, you know, that,
it's gotta be charges.
rolled a 4.
Oh my gosh.
Sick.
Loaf, you find 4 fire arrows that are actually attached together with a ring of swapping.
Ooh, interesting.
Huh.
We
Weird.
don't have a ring of swapping anymore.
Yeah, like that. Nah. That's cool.
Yeah, what about, okay, well, that's still great.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Like, if we had another one,
Bad guys have finished moving. We'll move to Yori. So on your turn, let's start with Amphrose's wisdom save. Let's see if Amphros
Okay.
is attacking incorrectly this turn.
Oh, that's a nat 20. Let's go.
With a nat 20, she saves, so you can control her as you wish this turn.
Okay.
would pulling her back and re-releasing her stop the charm?
It's basically an alpha aura. If you're familiar with How to Train Your Dragon,
Yeah.
how there's the alpha dragons. Any dragon that's on the field is going to have a hard time not listening to the alpha.
Gotcha.
I mean, worst case scenario is hypothetically she attacks and I pull her back before she turns? Question mark.
True. Yeah, you can attack with her and then pull her back this turn.
Yeah, that doesn't count as my action? Question mark. I just want to make sure. Okay. Then yeah, she's going to take a lightning bolt at him. Ooh. What's her fire modifier? Nothing. Okay, 18. Let's go.
18 does hit, as
Let's
we've confirmed
go.
with Art's first attack.
That's 10 damage.
Not bad, not bad.
Let's go.
Dur'Vast is at
Ambrose.
93 damage taken.
That is insane.
He's gotta be over 200 HP, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, the Guifrog was at 100, or just about. I mean, I'm actually going to Cure Wounds myself because they're juiced up because they're above first level.
I like it. I mean, we need your damage output, so staying alive is important, obviously.
Especially with the Spirit of Death still being around.
Correct. He's going to attack once I heal myself. I'm at 4th level spell, so that's 4d8.
Whoa.
Let's go. 24 damage healed. Let's go.
That's not bad.
That's a
It's not bad at all.
sizable chunk. I'm going to verbally command him to attack that big boy. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Let's go. 12 damage.
He's at 105 damage taken.
God. And we're gonna swing again.
Do it.
It's an 18 to hit.
Nice.
18 hits.
Ah, crap. It's a 1 on the die.
Sucks.
8 damage.
8 damage isn't nothing. I mean, he did a
Yes.
chunk.
Yes. That ends my turn. I don't want to pull Ampharos back yet.
Okay. We will pass to the good guys. First thing we're going to do is we're going to roll for Skull Smasher to see if he's bad this turn or not. That is a failed save. He is going to turn around and attack Hermione
Great.
with a Fire Breath.
Yeah, but those dragons are
That
terrible.
is a miss.
That's
Hermione does like a somersault roll to the side
Sick.
and dodges the attack.
Nice.
Let's roll for Golgogi. Golgogi failed the save. Golgogi is going to turn around and attack Art with a spine shot.
I'm going to shield.
You can
Does
wait
shield
until
have
the
to be used?
Can
You
I
can
wait
wait
till
until
it
the-
happens?
you can wait until the roll
Oh, okay.
for
Then let's
damage,
do
I
that.
believe.
Which you take when you are hit by an attack or targeted by... Okay, so yeah,
Oh.
it's when you're hit. So I have to roll first. And then you can choose to go plus 5 AC.
Gotcha.
That is a 15 to hit.
Okay. Looks like I'm going to be saving my shield spell because I have a 16 AC. So that's a miss.
Nice.
Cool. The spine shot just flies right by you. And Alfred is going to say something else.
Bad dragon! Bad dragon!
You're in for a pizza of my mind! And it's not going to be cheese! That's not good.
Mm-mm.
That was so bad. I like it though.
You're about to be grilled, and I'm not talking about barbecue! He swirls the death sentence above his head and then chucks it again at another head of the dragon. With a 19 to hit, he hits and he slashes a head off
Whoa.
and deals
Just straight
17 damage.
cuts a head off. 130, baby.
Dur'Vast has taken 130 damage. But Seiju's going to run up the stairs and try to comfort Stoic. He yells over to you guys and says, "Where's the mask, you guys? Where's Majora's mask?"
It's behind him.
The massive dragon. See it?
Through
You go get it.
Hermione is going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at Dur'Vast. First one misses. The second Eldritch Blast rolls a 23 to hit.
Let's go, Hermione.
That is 12 damage. Dur'Vast has taken 142 damage.
I'm guessing he's not bloody. All right, guys, halfway there.
Good guys, the good guys have taken their actions.
What about all the soldiers?
The soldiers, that's a good idea.
There's 5 of them. Can there just be
There
like 5
are-
flat damage every turn? Or how many are there?
There are 8 Burke Guard remaining. The Burke Guard has already progressed down the stairs last turn. They have now reached the dragon and are going to all take swings at the dragon.
Okay.
Miss, hit,
Cool.
hit,
Cool.
hit,
Cool.
miss,
3.
Dang.
hit. That's 4.
Cool.
4 of
Four.
them hit, 2 of them miss. That's 1d.
There's 8 of them, though?
You said there were 8 of them?
You're right.
2 just auto miss.
Miss and miss. No,
Okay.
I just
Cool.
short-term memory is completely
Cool.
shot with the child.
Okay.
4d6 damage. 13 plus 2 on each of them is 21 damage.
Okay. Come on, Burtguard.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Dur'Vast has taken 163 damage, and you can see him reeling a little bit. A quarter of the heads have been chopped off or just incinerated,
Sick.
and the bones are kind of crashing to the ground slowly. But he's still very much in control. And it is now Art's turn.
Did Gandalf take a turn?
Gandalf is knocked down.
Oh, duh.
Gandalf is
Okay.
dead.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to meta, but I'm just making sure all the damage output's down.
Understood.
Okay. Art's turn.
Yes.
Okay. I'm afraid if I don't cure wounds, that I'm not gonna last another hit.
How much health are you missing?
I'm missing 34. I have 22 left. I'm well within one-shot range.
Sure.
So, here's my thought. I want to run over towards Loaf and ask for the fire arrows.
Sure. Yeah. And I will toss them your way as you're... Or are you going to go right up to me and I'm just going to hand them to you either way? I pass them
Yeah,
off.
just I'm gonna.
Are they still bundled with the ring, or did you take the ring off?
I took the ring off, but I handed them the arrows.
Okay.
So I have 4 fire arrows, and I'm gonna actually continue east as far as my movement will take me. Okay, so it's basically over to Loaf. That's fine. And then, what do the fire arrows give me? I'm sorry. Plus 1d4 damage. Fire arrows can't. For your bow's damage, fire damage. Okay, cool. I assume this is gonna do damage against the dragon. I'm just looking for output. So here we go. Alright, first one's a 28 to hit.
To hit,
go.
that does hit.
Okay, I'm gonna do some damage real quick. Alright, that's 8 plus 3 plus 4. 8 plus 3 plus
15?
4 is indeed not 15, it's 13.
Have you taken damage recently?
Wait, what?
Did you roll for the save on Hunter's Mark?
Oh, I didn't. What do I need to roll?
Half of the damage that you
D20.
took 24?
So I,
How much
against
did you
what?
take?
I took 20. I'm pretty sure 24 was correct.
Okay, so then you need to beat a 12.
Of Dex, I need to roll Dex or Wisdom.
Constitution saving throw with a DC check of 12.
Well, that's a 19, baby.
Okay, so Hunter's Mark
Let's
is
go.
still active.
So 13 damage, fire damage.
13 fire damage. It does the full 13.
Okay, that's good to know. Next attack. That's a 29 to hit.
29 also hits.
Let's go.
Big damage, big damage. That is 10 plus 3 plus 1, 14 fire damage.
Dur'Vast is at 190 taken.
90.
Oh, I am going to look at the dragon, point at it with my fingers and go, pow!
You pop
Can
it
you
with one
imagine?
more damage.
If that actually killed it.
That would be ridiculous.
That'd be so funny.
That'd be great.
Okay, he's at 191 taken.
Okay.
It is now Dur'Vast's turn. And Dur'Vast is just raging with more just shenanigans about being the alpha and the omega, the dark ends to this measly existence. And his head's just rampage. He's going to
He's
attack
talking
that closest
some
soldier.
mad.
That is a nat 20 to hit. He's dead.
Whoa! Yeah, he's gone. No need to roll that one.
17 to hit. He's dead. That is a 14 to hit. Let me actually look that up. 14 does
Actually, that
not
would
hit the Burtguard, so he
That
saves.
Burtguard's insane.
Sick.
He's just like,
Second
Yeah.
one saves.
MVP,
Third one
that
saves.
guy.
The next one does not save.
Burtguard's OP. They're just...
This one doesn't save either. 3 of the Burtguards save. We're going to attack the Spirit of Death as well.
Okay, I should have haunted him.
That is a 19 to hit the Spirit of Death.
That hits.
That is 40 damage.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
he's dead.
He is then going to attack
I don't have
Alfred
any more spell slots.
with a 24 to hit.
Jeez.
Oof, poor guy.
32 damage to Alfred,
Whoa.
which knocks him out.
Alfred, my boy. Gone.
He's going to attack Golgogi as well. He misses Golgogi.
Severely down to
Golgogi
the
dodges the fire breath.
Nice.
And he is going to stomp over top of the Burt Guard. The Burt Guard are now dodging underfoot. And he is going to bite Ampharos with a 26 to hit.
Sheesh. Yeah.
Wow.
Ampharos is dead.
24 damage to Ampharos.
Oh, man. That
Ampharos is down.
stinks. Okay. We're good.
And he's got one more attack that he is going to aim at Yori.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that hits, yeah.
What's this freaking... Are you just rolling really well, or is his modifier crazy?
His modifier is +8.
Ooh,
That's a good roll for you. Only 22 damage.
Okay.
you survived.
Okay.
You're 48 damage taken. Okay, so that is Dur'Vast's turn. We'll pass to Loaf.
Kill it.
Okay. All right, let's see.
Quick thing for what you will. You actually feel the sense that somebody is trying to swap places with you.
Nope.
Oh,
nope.
my
nope.
lord.
Bad idea. Maybe not. Probably not. Do it.
How? Know what? I
It's a
think
good idea for Loaf.
I think Loaf is gonna try it. He's kind of like freaked out watching everybody get eviscerated, except Greg Jones, who's apparently like ripping into the dragon. But
Thank you for reminding me of Greg.
I love Greg.
so
Everybody's
yeah, I'm
favorite.
like, okay, sure, I'll swap for a moment. I'll see what happens. Loaf, Greg, you added Greg. Valid.
Greg. Oh, stream's dead.
I'm scared. Oh no. I'm scared. I'm actually scared. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't like it.
Hey, Will.
Hey, what's up?
So, you have swapped places with your brother.
Oh, really?
Your brother's name is Toast. He's a rogue who disguises as different people. And he's currently disguised as you. Your brother was actually the person who was robbing the store that you guys were at a while back. And he stole your ring of swapping.
Huh.
Do you remember that instance?
Yeah, I do. But I look like me. He looks
You look
like
just like
so
yourself.
he
Yeah.
looks like okay. All right.
He looks just like Loaf. He's going to act like Loaf. And he's going to pretend to be Loaf.
Okay.
Actual Loaf is in a jail cell deep into the temple.
Oh boy. Okay.
But you are now playing disguised Toast. You look like Loaf. You're disguised as Loaf. And you're kind of a rogue.
Now that I'm a rogue, though, I look and act like Loaf, but I don't have Loaf spells, right? As a rogue, correct?
Correct. You're wearing some different jewelry that still allows you to cast Firebolt. You're wearing a ring that lets you cast Firebolt. Your sword has gotten a lot smaller. You just have a small sword.
Okay.
And you're wearing a drink hat that lets you chug your potions. And you have health potions on both sides.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. This is ridiculous, but okay, I'll take it.
Okay, so Loaf doesn't actually swap. It doesn't actually work. So Loaf is just still there ready to take his turn.
Okay.
So yeah, Loaf failed to... He didn't really teleport out with the ring, but a hat did appear on his head. It's like a drink hat with potions on either side that he can drink as a bonus action.
Oh, cool. That's crazy.
It appeared on his head, which is kind of strange.
Huh. This is
That is weird.
this is a bit weird. Yeah, I can't believe this ring didn't work. This is stupid. Hey, Hermione.
Stupid
Hey,
ring.
Hermione. Just watch me take down this dragon, all right? Yeah, just see this happen. I'm gonna lay waste to it. Kind of like those guys getting their butt kicked over there by the dragon that I'm gonna kick butt. All right.
You're real confident that you're about to do 9 damage.
Look, man. Don't ride me. All right. Anyway, as Loaf, I'm going to I think I'm gonna just try to use Firebolt. 18 to hit.
That hits.
It's still not bad. 16.
16, not too bad. He's taken 207 damage.
How do you like that, dragon? I bet that stung a little bit.
That's all he got. That's all he does in reply. But Hermione says, "Nice shot, Loaf.
You're my hero.
You're my hero, Loaf."
Well, I do know that. Just like kind of like smirk a little.
You're so attractive, and you have a huge.
Rest of your turn.
Chicken.
Gosh.
What else would you like to do?
I
with
know.
your turn?
Sorry, that was funny. Anyway, let me. I'm gonna try to like run diagonally to the right, trying to go around to see if I can get to the Majora's Mask a little bit. It's like try to.
I liked how you pronounce that.
Majora's.
Majora's.
You just sprint. You dash towards the mask on the outside.
Cool.
After Loaf is the bad guys. All of the bad guys just run away.
Fair.
We'll pass to Yori. Go ahead and roll wisdom for Amphros.
Ooh, that's an 18. Let's go.
18 does save.
I'm pretty beat up, but I don't have any more spell slots, so I'm just gonna take 2 Eldritch Blasts at him.
Shoot him.
It's a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Yeah.
All right.
We've been lucky to roll as many above 18s as we have, I think.
Yeah. That's an 11.
11 does not hit either.
I am useless.
No, you're not.
Gonna die.
Maybe. Try your best.
I'm looking through, but I think that might be it.
Okay. No bonus action?
No, I don't have anything to do.
Okay. We'll pass to Greg. Greg on the front line, he pulls out his sword, and he's going to make a big swing at the feet of Dur'Vast.
Get him, Greg!
That is a natural 20.
Greg!
Let's go.
Greg!
He's going to pull a large, like, Zelda sweeping motion around him, a big circle. He's going to charge it up, and then he's going to swing it around him.
It's Greg!
And he deals 22 damage.
Whoa!
Let's go, Craig.
Please let that kill it.
Greg chops off like 3 or 4 feet. It's not dead. There are 2 more guard members that are going to attack. And they both miss. Golgogi is going to roll wisdom. It fails and is going to turn around and shoot spine shots at Art.
Why me?
That is a 16 to hit.
Dadgummit. Shield!
The spine shots are blocked by the shield that comes forth out of your hand.
And I've only got 4 left.
Other good guys to move. Boseiju is going to shoot a fireball towards the head of the dragons. The dragon is going to make a dex save. He does save. That's only 12 damage.
What?
Where's Greg when you need him?
Yeah, Greg's absolutely about to become the Burt Guard, like the head of the Burt Guard.
Shoot. He's gonna be taking like Stoic's position soon. He's gonna be like, yeah, I just went in there.
Yeah. Greg 2026, baby. Let's do this.
Skull Smasher failed his save. He's going to attack Boseiju.
Jeez.
That is a 19 to hit. That hits.
Skullcrusher has not had
That
a
is
single turn on our team.
25 damage
25? Whoa.
on Boseiju. Boseiju has taken 47 damage.
He's a beefy guy.
Then Hermione's turn. Hermione's going to shoot more Eldritch Blasts. Let's just make it simple.
Cool.
Sure.
Miss and miss.
Trash. Straight trash.
Hermione then is going to walk out the door and hide in the other room.
Where are you going?
You guys got this. I'll be right outside. I am going to make a plan. I'll be right back.
I never tried
I'm
to
gonna go find Ace. He can
Slips
definitely
right
help
out
here.
of him.
Screw that, dude.
Then you guys, and then
Is Ace alive?
nobody's killed him,
Okay.
as far as I'm aware. We are back at the top of the initiative order for Art.
Okay. So, I'm just going to shoot 2 more fire arrows at it. I haven't been hit, so concentration holds for Hunter's Mark. We have 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
All right. 10 plus 4 plus 2, which is 16 fire damage.
257 damage taken so far.
That's wild.
So much of me wants Art to run up to this dragon and just slam the Darken Dagger in its chest and that be the final blow, just for cinematic purposes.
You know that's going to be Greg, right? That isn't...
I don't think it's going to kill it. I think I'm going to run up and stab it, and it's going to be like, and I'm going to die. So I'm going to do the smart thing, screw cinematic, and I'm going to shoot it again with another fire arrow. That's 28 to hit.
28 hits.
Let's go.
9 plus 1 plus 1 equals 11.
268 damage taken.
I'm going to use all of my movement to follow Loaf.
I see. Yeah, you're following Loaf. Good decision. For I am Loaf.
Okay. Dur'Vast's turn. Dur'Vast is going to attack the 3 soldiers, including Greg. He completely whiffs Greg. Greg is able to somersault out of the way. It was a nat 1 on that hit.
Let's
Greg!
go.
He misses the other one as well.
Like the elite.
And then he explodes
dang.
the other Burt guard, remember?
Oh.
He is
I
then
was about to say
going
they're like the
to...
Three Musketeers.
He is then going to attack Golgogi.
I love Greg.
It's a nat 1. Golgogi dodges a 3rd time.
Wow.
Let's go.
Man, you should have.
Attacking
Golgogi's
Amphros.
untouchable.
Is a 17 to hit Amphros.
Oh.
Darn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Spartan
Yes.
Patrick.
Not
Oh,
our
no, Amphros is dead, isn't
Not
it?
our first
Oh
dragon.
wait, no, yeah,
death.
Amphros is down.
Sorry,
Oh.
Amphros is knocked out. He's not attacking Amphros at the moment. He's attacking Yori instead,
Oh.
Okay.
which is a 17
Okay.
to hit.
The 17 hits. I think I'm down. Oh no, yeah, I'm 100% down.
Uh-oh. We'll handle it.
That is 39 damage to Yori.
Oh my goodness.
He is then going to attack Loaf. 24 to hit.
Yes.
Survive, 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 survive.
You take 14 damage.
All right, I'll take it.
No, that's not bad.
He's then going to attack Art.
No, he's not. You're gonna miss. Little bitch.
It is a 12 to hit. He is then going to attack Stoic.
Stoic is dead.
Stoic's dead.
Is a 21 to hit.
Stoic's dead.
8,
Stoic's down.
12,
Stoic's dead.
21,
Yeah, he's dead.
31. 40 damage to Stoic.
Stoic's dead.
Almost.
Uh-oh.
I think you were right in saying he has 300 health.
He is then going to also attack Skull Smasher.
Uh-oh.
That is a 15 to hit Skull Smasher, which does hit. 35 damage. Does not knock it down. Skull Smasher's at 40 damage taken.
Wow.
I think he's attacked everything that he pretty much can. He's then going to move towards Loaf and Art, and in the process, he is going to step on Alfred, and Alfred's going to take a d10 of damage.
Ruh-roh.
He's going to take 8 damage.
Alfred!
Do Greg and the other guy get opportunity attacks?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
Greg gets an opportunity
Yeah, they
attack.
do. Both of them.
Just Greg?
I'm just
Just
giving it to
Greg?
Greg.
Okay. Go, Greg!
Greg whiffs,
Aw.
sadly. Just barely.
Greg just, not every time. He's not super. Like, he's just awesome.
And we're going to pass to Loaf.
Is Loaf far enough away where there's no opportunity? Can he still kind of try to run around to get closer to Majora's Mask before attacking? Kind of
Yeah,
like...
you're what, 15 feet?
Yeah. So he's just sprinting toward it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he turns toward the dragon and then shoots fire bolts. Only rolled a 13, so I don't think that hits, I'd wager.
13 does not hit.
Okay.
could try Loaf. Grab the mask. Art yells.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it. He yells back.
Yelling over the dragon roars.
All right.
Loaf goes, yeah, I'd actually love some quiche.
Let me see. And I already did my movement and stuff, so.
Yep.
So yeah. Next time, dragon, I'm going to take you down, for I am Loaf, the greatest wizard in the realm.
Hear me roar. Okay. Little toot comes out.
We'll pass to Yori.
All right.
Good old Greg.
Oof. That's a 10.
For what?
For a death save?
Oh, yes. That saves.
I'm in death save. Okay, cool. I couldn't remember if it was 10 or above.
Go ahead and roll me Amphros death save as well.
Ooh. All right. 19. Let's go.
Both save. Okay, good job.
Whew.
We're going to pass to Greg. Greg is going to run over, and he is going to attempt to attack the feet again.
Greg!
That is a 22 to hit. Not a nat 20, it's a 19.
Do you drink Bailey's from a
Let's
shoe?
Go. Oh my god. That, I hate that I remember that.
That is 8 damage. The other soldier is going to run up and attack, and he whiffs.
Do you love me?
Well, he's not Greg.
Skull Smasher. Skull Smasher is bad again this turn, and he bites Beseju. It hits, and it knocks Beseju out.
Oh my god.
Dadgummit, dude. I'm not going to have enough spell slots to heal everybody. Somebody's going to have to die.
Hermione's going to re-enter the room, and she's going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at the dragon.
2 or
you
just
can
one?
leave this
2.
out, but what a puss.
She hits one.
She's learning from Loaf.
Oh my gosh.
And deals 10 damage.
Okay.
Loaf's been pretty brave in this one.
Well, because he's a warrior.
We pass to Art.
Loaf, didn't you
Is
have
she
a
not gonna
massive
duck
sword?
back behind the door?
You had a massive sword, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, I have to wait till it actually kills the dragon. I can't just run in with a lame... I need the slash at the very end.
Harrison, do I have enough movement to get to the backside of this dragon?
No.
Dang. Okay. I don't want to do that then. I want to continue after Loaf.
Okay.
So just, straight up.
Okay.
Oh, did he dashed, didn't he? That's why he got so far ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a lot faster than you.
Yeah.
Because he's a rogue.
All right, I'm gonna keep on the onslaught and try to finish this. So here we go. Here's the first hit. This is regular arrows now. Oh no. That's a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Wow.
Jeez.
Y'all. Alright, here's the second attack. It's a 21 to hit. Okay. Oh my.
That does hit.
My heart rate is going. Okay. Big damage. Alright, that's 12 plus.
Oh, wow.
1. Dang it. Are you
Dang.
kidding me? Ah! Art points at it and goes, POW!
Oh, yeah, his lightning finger.
Equaling 300.
You point at the dragon, and you shoot a lightning bolt at it, and all of the remaining bones on the heads just begin to crumble. They all begin to fall on the ground.
Let's go!
And all that's left is a large, massive pile of bones, and Dur'Vast in the center of it, with the darkened scythe through his heart. And Greg runs over and grabs the darkened scythe and stabs him multiple more times through the heart. And then he stands up and just shouts, "I am victorious!"
I love it. That's awesome. And we're just standing around just like, well.
Oh. No, Art
guess-
walks over to Dur'Vast. As he takes his final breath, Art leans over to him and says, "You've been weighed. You've been measured. and you've been found wanting. And he dies.
He dies.
Wow.
So Loaf walks over and picks up the mask.
Okay, so you've grabbed the Majora's Mask. It is currently Greg, Francis, Loaf with the mask, Art, Golgogi, Hermione, alive.
Is the scythe dangerous?
Yes, incredibly so.
Greg is currently holding the scythe.
Okay. Greg, I'll take the scythe. I know what to do with it.
No, I'm good.
Greg, I need you to drop the scythe.
I'm very much good. And he begins to, kind of equip it and kind of start to back up.
Are you sure you want to mess with Greg? He's kind of tough. I wouldn't say that to... I'm just saying, based off of what I saw over there, Greg was kicking butt, so...
Art is going to shoot Greg in the face.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a 21.
Let's go.
A 21 hits, and he drops the Darkened Scythe. It hits him on his helmets that he's wearing, but it hits him quite strongly, and it launches him 5 to 10 feet back, and the scythe is dropped in front of him.
Art runs over and picks up the scythe himself.
You have the scythe, and Greg is knocked out on the floor. You defeated the final boss.
They freaking pow.
Yori, go ahead and roll me 2 death saves.
Oh yeah, is nobody coming over to help me? Oh, that's a 19.
Can we run over and save him? Are we gonna see it?
I want to see what he rolls.
That was a 3. So 2 saves, one loss. Ooh, that's a 10. Nice.
Go! He survives!
Stoic successfully saves. Everybody else in the room has stabilized themselves. Gandalf, Stoic, Beseju, Alfred. Greg, Stoic, and Gandalf are all unconscious but stabilized. Yori, Alfred are both alive with health. At this point, the door opens up to the room, and Loaf walks in.
What?
Loaf does?
The steps. This dungeon. That dungeon I came from.
Loaf?
Well, yeah, that's me. God, oh, God, there were so many steps to get up here.
Who has the mask?
What?
The mask is gone.
What do you mean? The mask is gone? Who are you?
You just had it. What's happening? Where are you? What?
I'm right here.
What?
I told you I switched with a guy, and well, I ended up in a dungeon, and then I got out of the said dungeon. Had to fight a lot of beasts on the way. That was a pain. Then I twisted my ankle going up the steps, and then it got a little tiring after the first flight, and there was about 4 more of those, so you can only imagine. So then
gosh, Loaf! I'm so glad that you're okay. Here's my Phantom Steed, and she casts Phantom Steed. You can sit on this. Here you go.
Oh.
And the Phantom Steed kneels down and lets you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. All right, and then I kind of just plop on top of the steed. All right, so looks like you guys handled it pretty well. So that's good.
Who has the mask?
There's still one darkened item missing.
I don't know. I didn't see the guy who I switched with. It just kind of happened.
Jeez. Well, we need. I'm assuming you deleting his character he just kind of disappeared.
Yes, as you guys look to what you thought was Loaf with the mask, he's no longer there. Something has occurred that he's completely just missing from the room. Stoic chimes in and says, "Loaf, so that wasn't you with the mask?" It looks just like you. I'm just not as good of a beard.
Oh, the freaking dude. The thief dude who can look like anybody.
Oh no.
Yeah, so,
I know you said your brother was the one who killed Doofenshmirtz. Was that your brother?
yes. 100%.
What was your brother's name?
Toast. Toast. That was his name.
Oh,
Toast.
Toast.
Yeah.
So Toast must have the mask.
Yes, that's what I'm guessing.
I don't think it was his brother, Stoic. We ran into a thief who could look like anybody back in Smearensburg.
You don't think it was Toast disguised as somebody?
It's probably Toast. Yeah. I feel like it is.
Okay.
Well, the bright side is, Dur'Vast is dead. We have the Darkened Scythe. We need to deal with these Darkened weapons in some capacity. But that's a decision for, I think for the chief. And he walks over and, Art, I entrust you with this scythe. Please hold on to the scythe until we can make a decision as the nation of Burke.
I will.
Everybody, that's well done. I think we saved the city.
That was that was one heck of a fight.
This is one thing bothering me. There's 3 Darken. The one I defeated, Dur'Vast, and one more. Where's the third?
If I remember the lore correctly, Besage, correct me if I'm wrong. There were 3 Darken weapons from the Darken War 300 years ago. The Darkens were cast in the weapons and buried in the dark below. It may be the case that only 2 Darken weapons have re-emerged from the dark below. There may still be one down there.
We need to destroy the Darken forever. But we can't even bring balance back with Takeo because the mask is gone.
That needs to be an utmost priority of the Burke Guard, is to find the mask. Find Toast.
I don't think he looks like Loaf anymore. I really don't think he does.
Disguised Toast can clearly appear as anybody.
Oh
my gosh.
We need to be of utmost carefulness as we investigate the entirety of Burke, the entirety of the realm of Terragos. You guys have defeated Dur'Vast. That threat to the realm is no longer apparent. You've collected that second Darkened weapon, and you guys leave the Hydra clan temple. You leave the Spirit Temple.
Okay. We did it.
I have a bad feeling about the guy who took the mask.
I do too. I'm uncomfortable. I think we need to find him over everything else. Like, we've got to get, not just restore balance, but something tells me that mask is the key to unlock the next Darken.
Well, I mean, let's just say today ended on a solid B+. We did good, right? You know, we didn't hit all the marks, but, you know.
Nobody died. I mean, not many people died.
You look a little roughed up, and I look over at Yori. You know, you busted up your face a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I'm like half dead, just like,
Art says, I see you're treating that new body well. Jeez.
Just to let you know, it's human, so it's not as
You know how much money we spent on that?
hey, DM, when I went down, can I say that one of my eyes got poked out?
Yeah.
Yes!
I am completely fine with that, yes.
Nice. Cool, I'm going to put...
Yeah, you've lost one eye, and you have like a big scar down that side of your eye.
Cool.
You have a Zuko scar.
Do you have the monocle on currently?
Not me, no.
I think
Loaf.
Loaf does.
Yeah, my
Loaf.
beard's probably down
Loaf,
to the floor at this point, but yeah.
Can he have the monocle, please? Can he have the monocle, please?
No, I hate beards.
Please, 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 please.
Sure.
I want to call
beards.
you Yori Two Eye.
I grab the monocle and I hand it to Yori. Here you go.
I don't like beards.
You will forever be known as Yori Two Eye.
And we just like stick it on. We just like put it on your face anyway. We're like, there you go, bud. You're looking great.
Everybody returns back to Burke. You guys have no charges against you. You actually have...
Dang straight.
The 3 of you, Alfred and Hermione, basically now have diplomatic immunity because you've saved the city from their leaders being possessed, being controlled by another entity. You guys kind of just returned back to your regular scheduled programming. You guys are going to go back to Hermione's hideout and continue the missions in search of more Dragon Dex information. During this time, you guys are keeping a close eye out for Disguised Toast. You're looking for him around every corner. Everywhere you go is really with the true intention of looking for him. Stoic has more wanted posters out that look just like Loaf, but they say this is not Loaf, this is this Toast disguised as Loaf.
I'm guessing I get like pulled in every week, and it's like, no, that's actually Loaf, and then I get let go again. I wonder.
Yes, that is exactly what happens.
Every week, Loaf's just like, no, wrong guy.
Death is going to stay in contact with you, Yori, with Alfredo, and with Hermione, and he is still urging you to restore his connection to find the mask so that balance can be restored to the realm. The key aspect as years progress is the water levels of the realm are still increasing slowly. So the river starts to encroach on some of these buildings. It starts to flood some areas all across the realm. The tides of Terragos are rising as time progresses. And this episode was voiced by Harrison Clark as Art, William Brito as Loaf, David Kelly as Yori, and edited and DM'd by Harrison Weiss. Please follow us on X at Tides of Terragos or on Patreon at patreon.com/Tides of Terragos.
Hermione's just secretly a level 20 monk. It's fine.
It's okay. I'm gonna shoot him with an arrow in the face.
Is Stoic's power kind of like Samson from the Bible? Like, what if I were to throw a monocle on his face and he grew his beard back, would he get more powerful again?
What a jerk! So Loaf is canonically Deadpool. Pain in my ears!
It's good for, like, hunting squirrels or something. It's like slap the squirrel and it just dies.
Have you ever seen the squirrels get shot by, like, a pellet rifle in their chest and their eyes pop?
Stop acting like I know what the spells do. I don't like using other things.
I refuse to finish this dragon with the spanking spoon. Seiju kind of sucks.
You don't even like Disguised Toast. You just like his name.
I love Disguised Toast. I actually don't know what you're talking about. I'm a big Disguised Toast fan. I watched a lot of them during the pandemic.
I just Googled that because I didn't know anything you guys were talking about. Yeah, I'm just like, what are you even talking about? Disguised Toast. What do you even... And then you're just like, okay. All right, Googled it.
I love Greg. Matters for when Art comes back. Season 2, baby.